Greetings, sending you all some warm, positive vibrations. Ah, this is Body-Culinary, and I'm going to give a shout out to all of my early risers, all of those folks that are up, ready to catch the day and to really, really leverage and take advantage of, oh my gosh, just the beauty of the early morning wee hours when it's really quiet, when you can hear um, the essence of your being. You can really hear your thoughts nice and clear. It's also a wonderful way to set the intention for your day. So relaxation and health, I think, are the foundation, right? Our number one beauty product, right? Our health and our beauty 401k. And for me, health would be vitality, longevity, my mood. And so I like to think or to keep those core values in mind, right? As in contrast to only focusing on products, right? If you scroll down on the page in the community section, as you scroll down, you can see a photo of when my skin was covered in adult acne and lots of scarring and cystic acne, and that was not fun, especially as someone that really prides myself on eating very, very healthy and taking good care of myself and exercising for many decades. So it's not any kind of products or anything that cleared up my skin. If you're new to this channel, welcome. It's Body-Culinary on TikTok. My TikTok is Kwasa with a K, peaceful, like full belly, full belly eating, Kwasa, peaceful eating. And on this channel, I share my journey of radical self-acceptance, really appreciating the healthy body parts and the crown of kinky cotton, and also that garden, still got my garden manicure. I really make an effort to be protective of my peace of mind, right? Peace of mind for me is also a beauty product, right? A health product, a vitality product, more so than because beauty is relative for many people. And I share a journey of radical self-acceptance, including my self-care, which is huge for me, right? Which is my daily practice is cultivating a movement practice and starting a garden, whatever kind of environment that you're in. So people may not think of those as beauty products. However, as someone that has worked in the field of fitness and nutrition for many years. I work with so many clients. I've also worked in a holistic health center. I'm always fascinated by the folks that really make health enjoyable in a life, something that they look forward to, where it's sustainable. And so I find that's in contrast to always looking for the next product or the next trend, right? We can actually find a sweet spot when it comes to our health and our vitality and our longevity, our practices as a lifestyle. And that pays off, making those kinds of deposits on a regular basis. So someone, from time to time, people will comment and ask about what I use on my skin. So if someone has had a lot of acne, I like to feel my skin breathing. That is like freedom. It's such a joy to me to not have to wear makeup. I've been in professions where I've had to wear makeup and reapply makeup throughout the day. And for me, that felt, just the thought of it is kind of cringy, in a sense of I had so much packed onto my skin, also with acne. And although years ago when I went to finishing or to, Afro charm school, one of the facilitators recommended I wear makeup to protect my skin. And although she was well-meaning, and I get where she comes from, it just kind of didn't really gel with me. Like the idea that my skin is breaking out if it has scars. Why do I want to put things on it to clog it? And also coming from a holistic health perspective and viewing my skin as a large eliminative organ, it didn't really appeal to me to clog my skin. Now, what I can recognize, what she was pointing out, is that sunscreen and moisturization is good for preserving your skin. However, I focus, what feels right to me is my hygiene and what I'm nourishing my skin with from the inside, as well as allowing the skin to breathe. And also, as I like to say, your food and your body's communicating with you all the time. The skin is communicating whether it's clogged or not. And if we can slow down and listen in, we can kind of feel if our body is bogged down with heavy foods. If the body is bogged down with heavy foods that are hard to digest, or if it has lots of waste residue from substances masquerading as food, I listen to those things in that communication, because just like if you've ever bought skin clearing products, whether natural or from the drugstore, if you read the packages, they'll usually say this will take 4 to 6 weeks or 4 to 8 weeks. But just in listening and being present to the process, your skin can have significant quote unquote clearing, because it's cycles. There are natural cycles. The body's cleansing and building all the time. I discover your skin, it makes sense, does that on its own. It will clear, right? So if we just start to realize what we're doing to clog the skin and what is causing the dark marks in the first place, and the blemishes and the clogging, right? And what we're doing to irritate the skin, I think we can get off the anxiety hamster wheel, or the endless anxious cycle of feeling very manic and panicked around having to buy all of these different products. So years ago, I threw out my shower caddy, which just felt liberating because I just felt exhausting at the beauty supply store and at the food co-op and at the health food stores. Sometimes paying really exorbitant amounts of money. Um, Also, over the years, it's been a process. I traded off a lot of those products, even the so-called healthy natural products, for food. And so what I ended up at ultimately was whole, fresh, living, unprocessed food as a lifestyle, which also was enjoyable to me. That is what cleared up my skin. So through the shower caddy out, some folks are asking, I don't use body washes. I used to love so and so of day. I used to love body products that made my skin feel soft and silky. But as one of my clients pointed out, a lot of those things had a lot of silicone and chemicals that, similar to on your hair, they initially felt good, but they're like liquefied plastic. So the idea of those things, and also different types of estrogens and plastics that I know can be very carcinogenic or cancer causing, I'm always very mindful of eliminating things that my skin and my liver, my organs don't have to process. So it landed me, all roads led back to relaxation and food. So I've documented a lot of that in Natural Beauty No Products, because I remember how frustrating it was, especially in the fitness world, as working as a trainer. People are always looking at your skin. So when one time my skin got so bad, and I put makeup on to work, and I was like, I can't do this. I need to run, and perform and sprint and jump. And with a lot of makeup, it just doesn't work for my lifestyle. Maybe at some point I want to play in makeup, but it feels very liberating to me, right? That my foundation, which I'm going to touch on this morning, my foundation is health. So first part of my foundation is relaxation. And believe it or not, that's not a product per se, but um, tuning into what is the internal dialogue I have around my skin. So it requires a slowing down to notice your thoughts. Is your skin crying out for help? Is what you're doing, right? Whatever you have right now, in terms of adipose tissue or waste around your waistline on your body parts, or blemishes, are a result of what we've been doing for a time, right? So that's not going to disappear in 1 or 2 days. However, the body's very intelligent and it's going to respond to what we're doing. So I make an effort to take a lot of things off the table, to really simplify things so that I can see and so that I can notice patterns. So my first foundation is relaxation. So to take some moments, right? It's not a product, but relaxation is just intentional breathing and listening to the internal dialogue. So you're welcome to take a comfortable position and to take some deep breaths and to notice if you feel anxious around your hair and your skin, and to ask questions and notice if you feel so anxious that you know are looking for more things to buy and more things to do. And I invite you to consider the first foundation, the foundation is relaxation, slowing down so you can notice what is effective. And if your body temple and your skin, if they're clogged, ask your body questions, ask your internal dialogue questions, right? There's an internal dialogue, a thought process, and natural divine onboard intelligence that's communicating all the time, but we're moving so fast that we're not paying attention to it. So that is my foundation, along with water, and even more so than this water is the living water from the fruits and vegetables. And then also, really being mindful of the quality of the living water. I encourage everyone, especially now more so than ever, to start a garden, that for relaxation. And so you have high quality living water that is really going to nourish at a deep cellular level um, all the trillions of cells that are in your body that are communicating, right? If we take a lot of the clogging and irritating substances that are irritating, chemicals that are irritating to the cells, we can take them off the table. We can calm down and we can notice also. And the body has what? Water. Most of the body is water and living tissue. So it has waves, peristalsis, cycles, heartbeat. It's sympathetic and there's automatic, right? And then there's also a conscious, sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system, right? We have a nervous system. It's moving in cycles all the time. We're moving very, very fast without slowing down. We won't be able to notice. So the foundation is relaxation. First is relaxation and unnoticing, if that makes sense. So on that note, I invite you, check out Natural Beauty, No Products. That's available on Body-Culinary.com. And I will, if folks are interested, put together something else in addition to skincare, or maybe perhaps a workshop or some visuals, so folks can make those distinctions around what I'm doing with my skin, because you want your skin to be supple and preserved. Although the body and the skin is going to change with the best, even with the best care. You will not always be in your 20s or your 30s. Different changes are going to happen in your body. So it makes sense to make deposits into your 401k of your organs if you want beautiful skin. You want hygiene for the organs. If we're only interested in a party in our mouth and we're not paying attention to the liver's ability to give it the best possible chance of cleansing, and the colon's the best possible chance of cleansing, and having a healthy gut flora without not only pills and powders, right? If we're going fast, it's likely we won't notice and we'll keep moving in a frenzy, trying to pack more and more things down. So if you have questions or you'd like to contact me, the contact information is there. I posted it inside of the chat. You're welcome to reach out to me at info@bodyculinary.com. The cocoon is in the early morning for those folks in the cocoon process. So those folks, based on your individual concerns, you will get an email and a list of the different foods to incorporate. We go over which things that you can eliminate in order to find what your sweet spot is. And inclusive of that in your lifestyle implementation is refining or activating a movement practice and a reconnection to relaxation through nature, as well as starting your own natural apothecary so that you have things in your garden, everyone, no matter how small, that you have access to for yourself. It's a different channel. It's a different channel, and it's so worth it. So on that note, do subscribe to the channel. If you like, you're always welcome to comment respectfully in the comment section. Check out the community section. You can follow Body Culinary on Instagram, Kwasa Peaceful Eating on TikTok, and check out the website. And you're welcome to register for Common Sense Nutrition and Efficient Fitness. Those are Monday through Thursday. Cocoon is in the wee hours, usually starting at 4 o'clock in the morning. Hit It and Quit It is 40 minutes. I think that's all you need very efficiently. Monday through Thursday, there are gardening classes. The folks that are on the Patreon, once a month we have a food preparation party, and there are living foods classes. So there is so much to do and so much to participate to make this a really pleasant, enjoyable lifestyle. So y'all create a great day on purpose, and I will see you soon.